Hi guys, this is my food. I want to try some on stream, on video, YouTube with you guys right now. Because it looks so good. I know that there's a lot of different styles of content, and I was just doing a little reading and researching today about a lot of different stuff. This is a pitaya bowl. It has pitaya acai, gluten-free granola, blueberries, bananas, Nutella, and cocoa nibs, and coconut shavings. That is so pretty. So I found that I like the non-dairy bowls more. Like if they even put almond milk in the base, like the pink acai bowl I did with strawberries and bananas. The coconut one has almond milk in it too. And the banana one has it too. I just don't like it that much. And I just realized that the most basic one's probably the best. So you guys know that I already like the mango one, but I was like, the pitaya and the acai are original. Acai was first and the pitaya was second, so. Like most things, I've never tried the original stuff. I always like get it extra modified or do my own special creation or choose a different bowl, like coconut, whatever. All these different flavors, so I never get to try the originals, and now the originals I get to enjoy them all. But it's like the prettiest color ever. Okay, so I was doing a lot of research. There's like a lot of things. So I was really worried that about like my mental health, like how, you know, like how people, like, you know how Britney Spears, you know, she like, I just didn't want like my fans or paparazzi or whatever to make me like cut all my hair off. Or like for me like go crazy or anything. So I kind of did like a little bit of research about that. And so I just decided I finally researched how to handle the hate comments, because I do like the attention and the engagement. But I just wanted to like find out like how do I really handle it like without being upset all the time. Because I definitely don't want to cut my hair off. So yeah, ChatGPT, two of my idols, Amanda Bynes and Britney Spears. ChatGPT said that those celebrities didn't really have a lot of privacy, and they also like didn't keep any amount to like just themselves, like have like a personal thing that's just like for them. And then I was also wondering like, what do like all my favorite streamers do when they're not online? Because I always wonder like, what are like they really doing? Like, are they just watching Netflix, or like are they sleeping? Because I'm sleeping. And I kind of wonder like what they are doing. Because I know only very few people do work like all the time, like with photo shoots and stuff like that. You know, very few. Because they actually post their content after, so you actually see what they were doing. And some of them even post like behind the scenes content, so you know like that's what like filled up all that time. Or they have like romantic partners, and you know they spend time with their partners, you know. But in doing my research on that, I found that a lot of creators, I think a good example is like Belle Delphine when she came out with her podcasts. She admits that like everything was a lie, she literally says it. She's like, oh yeah, that was a lie, and the hamster and the you know, the spray paint on the car was a lie, like how she bought the car and spray painted it herself and put the picture in the jail picture was a lie, and all the stuff. She came out with it on a podcast, but one of the comments on that podcast was like, she's one of the smartest girls because she like got her bag and then she demystified it so that nobody would bother her anymore. And she has like now her peace because she told everybody all her secrets so they're not like all obsessed with her or whatever. So I know from the Reddit thread that is about me that I got a lot of views and stuff because people just didn't understand like or know who I am or like, you know, anything about me really. But I want to be like a different kind of creator, and I want to be a creator that's like, I actually don't want to I mean, I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to be mysterious. I fucking hate that that people do that. But not only do I hate that, it's like for me, I don't want to do that because it's misleading. Everyone's gonna go imagine something about my life that is like better than what it actually is, which is not like satisfying for me because first of all, I love my life. I love everything that I do. I love my routine, and I don't like being like fantasized upon, and people also imposing their fantasies on me or glamorizing or glorifying me. I think it's okay to be boring. I am like, I don't know if there are other ones out there. There probably are, like I think Emma Chamberlain, but I'm like one of the only honest influencers. I'm not correlating honesty with good or anything, but I mean, honestly, the people have been lied to, you know, and throughout my entire career being on Twitch and YouTube, I never lied except one time I said like I was diamond and I wasn't. That's it. I never like lied, you know. And I think it's okay to be boring because I feel like you guys as viewers, you never know like the content creation perspective. And I think it's really interesting, you know? And I've always said this in my podcast, but I always want you guys to know that whatever you're seeing and I'm feeling is real. Like that's why I always just try to be my real emotion, like how I am right now, just normal and indifferent and just whatever, just eating my Taya and just talking to you. Because when I'm really happy or, you know, whatever, like receiving an award and happy in tears, whatever, I want you to know that's real. I want you to know that the reason why I haven't broken character in my whole entire life is because I never played a character. I was just being me. And the reason why I say this is because ChatGPT made some suggestions to me, both of which I will not take. It's like, first is like, kind of just like keep some secrets away from the internet that you can kind of keep for yourself to like kind of keep yourself grounded. And that, but it's like keep your secrets, and then also like kind of make like a different kind of, it didn't say this, but it was implying this, like make a different persona for streaming so that like the comments will hurt you less or whatever, but I couldn't do that. But but I will deal with the hate comments. I learned something else in this past week about hate comments. So I realized that basically, because another influencer said it, he said the hate comments, they're all lies, and I agree. They're all lies. It's just provoking you to talk to someone. They just want your attention. But they're all lies, but there are some that are true. So when I read them now, I just really think like, okay, is this true? And then, you know, sometimes I think about how I'm going to deal with it. One of the hardest things for me, I'm just going to skip over this real quick because it's really boring, is like for me, I still can't handle the backseat gaming, which is huge for me. It's a huge problem for me. But I'm trying to not get triggered about that anymore. I'm just working on that. Because I can't stop people from backseat gaming me. They're gonna ignore the rules. They already know all their friends got banned for all these different things, like flirting with me, whatever. And they're still gonna come in and try to see how much they can get away with and enjoy my reactions of disgust and being miserable. Like, I am gonna see how I'm gonna deal with it, but I only lock my chat at night when I go to sleep. And because I'm not there to moderate it. And then yeah. Other than that, chat's open. I want to leave it open. I thought about it a lot. Like yesterday I was thinking about it. I was like, oh God, like let me just, or even today, this morning, I was like, let me just lock chat today. Just today's Saturday. Let me just take the day off. Just not read these comments. But it's like, I honestly love the attention of my hate comments in my chat. It means a lot to me that people want to say these things to me. It means a lot. So, you know, because I've never seen anyone else get hated on like how I get hated on. So, I'm excited to see what happens. As for like the beginning when I was talking about Britney Spears and everything, protecting the mental health and not getting driven crazy by all of the fame, I think I'm just going to always just keep doing whatever I want to do. This is really good, by the way, because it's not too sweet. I'm always going to do whatever I want to do, you know? And then for the demystifying part, I'm never going to keep a secret. I'm never going to hide stuff. I'm never going to be like mysterious. Like if I was offline for a whole day, I will like be like, hey, yesterday I did this. Or I slept for 12 hours, you know? I will say what I did. Because I don't think it's fair that, like, as creators, like, the life that everybody else gave us, we do kind of owe our viewers, like, explanations, like, why, what is going on. When we leave it to everyone's fantasy and imagination, it's really not fair, because we're getting, like, free views, free publicity for just things that are just all lies, and we're just driving them crazy, having them ruminate their own ideas and stories. And they're just obsessed with us. Just tell them what they want to know and let them move on. And I think that's the most sustainable format for me. I couldn't be one of those influencers that just sits by while people are wondering something and just tell them what's going on. Because I think it's manipulative and deceitful. I think it's just abuse of power. Because we're in a place of power. People, they can see us and they hear us. We have a voice, we have a platform. We shouldn't take advantage of that. Well, I won't, so. But anyways, even though I've already been doing it naturally, I now intentfully want to make a point to be transparent, very transparent, And I think it's very important for me. I also said previously in my podcast that if I ever date anybody again, it's gonna be like a fully public relationship. Because as you can see from the previous rumors going around about my previous relationships, people just really spin everything out of proportion and just really make me look really bad. But I think if I keep all of my relationships public, also that person would not be able to like abuse me. So I think it would be really good because there's like a lot of abuse that goes on in relationships, even if it's not like physical or whatever. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Is pretty much I'm always going to be an open book. I think that my audience might actually be a whole bunch of other creators. I know for a fact that I inspire people. Like I think I inspire people to like get up and do stuff, you know. Which I think is really powerful because that is like really hard, you know. So I love you guys. So thank you for sticking with me. Bye.